Hi there everyone, it's me Katie, the Montana Mama, and I just wanted to jump on and kind of talk with you guys about why you should or should not move to Montana. I've had so many questions about what should I know if I want to go there, and so that's what this blog is about. Number one, there are 6 months of winter. No matter where you are at in Northwest Montana, you are going to get snow starting from November. This past year, it was starting in October, and you're going to get snow at least until April. Sometimes we'll even get a little dusting in May or June. Most of the time, though, it doesn't stick around that late. But you will get the snow, and you get a lot of snow. You get about 3 feet, and it sticks around for all of those 6 months. Number two, February is the longest month of the year, especially this year when it was a leap year, so we had that extra day. But by February, we're all pretty much done with the cold. This year actually was a lot milder, and we were kind of in the 30s and 40s in February, so our melt started earlier. But typically, February is still cold. We're still in single digits, if not in the 20s, and the snow is still around, except that now it's icy. So you have to be super careful. The best thing you can do is invest in some cleats for your shoes. Make sure that you have snow melt for your driveways and for your steps, because slipping is definitely a thing that happens here. Luckily, by March, which is the month we're getting in now, it's starting to really warm up. I can be outside in a t-shirt, even a sweatshirt, even though it's still in the 30s, because it's just a dry cold. And so it's starting to get nicer, and we get the more sunny days, and it's a lot nicer in March. But February, definitely a long month. Number three, the growing season is short. If you're thinking you're going to move from the south where you get a lot of sun, but you have to pay a lot for your water, and you're going to come up here where we have an abundance of water and grow this magnificent garden, you might want to look into that. We have a very short growing season. The ground is frozen until the end of May, maybe even through June. So if you're planning on planting in the garden or in the ground, that might take a little more effort. So just plan ahead. A lot of us invest in greenhouses, and I will actually show you on my next post what our greenhouse looks like, because I'm actually going to start planting our seeds indoors, which is mostly what happens around here. Is we plant indoors, we grow a lot indoors, we invest in some gardening tools, which I'll also show you. So check out the next blog by liking and subscribing this one. Number four, summer days are long and totally worth it. The weather is mild. We get a lot of sunshine, not a lot of rain. Yes, we get some thunderstorms in June, but they're real quick moving. They're a lot of fun for the kids to kind of watch. And the summer days are totally worth the winter. The sun comes up super early, and it stays out until about 11 o'clock. So you are outside, you are kayaking, you're hiking, you're looking for animals, you're just enjoying life, and it's completely worth that 3 feet of snow we get every year. Number five, you will need to invest in a good four-wheel drive. If you think you're going to come and live in rural Montana and drive around in your little sedan, that's probably not the best idea. Like I said, by February, March, we have a lot of ice. It's very slippery. We still have a lot of dirt roads. You want to invest in a four-wheel drive that you can at least drive around in the winter. I even like to drive it around in the spring when we have the big melt, and we do a lot of mud bogging. So just look around. Luckily, there's a lot of used four-wheel drives up here you can invest in and have for half the year, and then drive your little sports cars around in the summer. Finally, number six, you want to invest in some winter sports. Because we have 6 months of winter, it's a really good idea that you get into some kind of winter sports. Skiing, snowboarding. If you're not into that, you could do cross-country skiing. If you don't like that, there's ice skating, ice fishing. There's snowshoeing, which is my favorite. All kinds of things that you could really do in the winter. The best thing, though, is that you are outside. Don't get trapped indoors. I really hope this blog helped and answered some of your questions about what we should know before moving to Montana. If you have more questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure to jump on and answer them for you. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.